Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Today we come to Imanipana Lakhanani. So only during the Buddha's time, only the Buddha can teach anatta. So the other person, the other people, the other sage do not cannot teach the others about anatta. So they can teach anicca and dukkha only. They cannot teach anatta. These anicca, dukkha, anattas are difficult to appear in our mind, in the minds of the beings. Why they are difficult to appear in the mind of the being? Let's see here. Imanipana lakhanani kaisa amanasikara abdiveda kena padechanata na upathandi. You need to look to the with the na upathandi. Lakhanani na upathandi. Lakhanani, the characteristics do not appear na upathandi. Kaisa amnasikadwa, kaisa what? Amnasikadwa, not keep it in the mind. Not keep it, the due to not keep it in the mind. Where the kaisa amnasikadwa, where the beings do not keep in their mind. The what kaisa amnasikadwa. Kaisa apati, where they do not investigate. Kena parechanada. Here, lakhanani na upadi kaisa amnas. Where they do not keep in their mind these lakhana, these characteristics do not appear in them. Kaisa apati, where they do not penetrate, these lakhana do not appear. Kena parechanada, parechana conceal, you see, hide. Yeah, that's it, conceal. Kena parechanada, who concealed that lakhana, they do not appear in the mind of the beings. So kaisa amnasikara, kaisa apati, kena padechanada, lakhanani na upadhari. They do not appear in the mind of the being, where they do not keep in their mind, where they do not penetrate. And who can see that characteristic? Those characteristics do not appear in the mind of the beings. So lakhanani na upadhandi, kaisa amanasikara na upadhandi, kaisa abdiveda na upadhandi, kena parechanata na upadhandi. He gave 3 reasons. Anicca lakhana tawa. Firstly, the anicca dukkha anatta among the 3. Tawa, firstly, anicca lakhana, the characteristic of impermanent. Udaya bayana rises 4, arises a passing away. Amnasikadwa, so not keeping the rising 4 in the mind. Yeah. Udaya bayana amnasikara, not keeping rising 4 in the mind. Udaya bayana apati, not penetrating the rising 4. Yeah, not keep it the mind, not keep it the rising 4 in the mind, nor penetrating the rising fall. Sandadiya Prichanada, Sandadi, the continuity, yes, Sandadi, continuity Prichanada, concede by Sadidi, na upadhadi. Aneja Lakana, na upadhadi. Aneja Lakana does not appear. Aneja Lakana does not appear. So, so in our ministry, our body, so because of some of the condition, like a Kama Jeda Udu Ahara, because of the condition, the process of Nama Rupas are in our body. The process Nama Rupa arise and they disappear all the time. The process of Nama Rupa due to the condition. So Nama also Kama Jeda Kama Avijatana Kama Ahara, we say the condition for the Nama. The condition for the Rupa Kama Jeda Udu Ahara. So because of those conditions, mind and matter arise and pass away all the time. When they arise and pass away, they arise and pass away with this very short moment. So with the snap or figure, the 1 million or 1 billion, about billions or the Nama. See the process, about billion of process. So the has gone, many has gone. Within a second, many the process of Nama Rupa has gone. So the beings do not keep in their mind the rising fall. You see, arising and passes away all the process of Nama Rupa. The Nama Rupa process actually, so arises and passes away all the time. Sandidi, this is called Sandidi. This process is called Sandidi. The process of Nama, the process of Rupa. This is Sandidi. So this Sandidi, we do not keep in our mind. The beings do not keep in their mind. Do not penetrate that reservoir of the Nama Rupa. So the process of Nama, the process of Rupa, they do not they keep in their mind. They do not penetrate them. That's why this Sandidi, this process concede the being's mind. The being does not see Anija Lakna because of the concealing of the Sandidi, the process of Nama Rupa. That's why Anija Lakna does not appear, does not come to the mind of the beings. So like Rupa Sandidi, Rupa Sandidi, from the core to the heart, from the heart to the core, from core process to another core process, from heart process to another heart process. So the process of Rupa also arises all the time and falling down all the time. But we do not notice that, we do not penetrate it. We do not keep it in our mind. As we do not keep it in our mind, of those processes, we do not know they are anicca. We do not know. We do not notice the anicca of the process of Nama Rupa. As we do not notice, that means we do not keep it in our mind. We do not penetrate those with our wisdom, with our knowledge. That's why those the anicca lakkhana does not appear to the beings. The anicca lakkhana does not appear to the beings. The main point here, santatiya parichanata, because of concealed, because of being concealed by santati. So you know santati. The dukkha lakkhana abhina sabati bilanasa abhina, always, ever, constantly. So abdi bilana oppress. The dukkha abhina abdi bilanasa. So the oppression, the constantly oppression, amanasikara, do not keep the beings, do not keep in their mind the constantly oppressions. Apati Veda, the bee do not penetrate the oppressions, even though it is oppressed all the time. But the being do not keep it, the mind do not penetrate it. Iriya Patehi Padichanada, this is the point. Because of being conceived by Iriya posture. So now you can see me, I'm moving all the time. If I do not move, if I stand here without moving, even a little bit, so what happened to me? So suffering will appear to my mind or appear pain. This place I appear painful, that place I appear painful. So the pain, the characteristic of pain does not appear to me. But if I do not move, if I stand here without moving, then the pain will appear. So I notice the pain. So the pain, so the come to my mind. But here, Iriya. So we change the posture all the time. When we feel a little bit, the painful, we change our posture. Even when you're sleeping, so you can see no one, you see, no one does not move. No one does not move for their position, for their posture when they are sleeping. So they have to change all the time. See, they have to change all the time because they pay. They change from this side about 1 hour or half hour. So they pay. So they move another side. So all the time, the Iriya, the posture change all the time. If we do not change the Iriya, if we do not change the posture, then pain will be obvious there. So here, Iriya Padichanada na upatadi, dukkha lakkhana does not appear to the mind of the being because of being conceived by the posture.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Mm-hmm.
But then it doesn't apply to devas, only applies to human beings.
Here, not mention human beings or deva.
Right? Because for deva, they don't need to move, right? They can stand still for a very long time.
No, they have paikada, They have paikada, they have anicca, dukkha, anatta, the same. But
Yeah, but I mean,
more
yeah,
comfortable than human beings, we can say.
yeah. But I mean, because here it's really giving the reason that is concealed by the Iriyabhate. Hey, so but then for the devas, they don't need to do that. They don't.
Yes, we learn about the deva. Where did the deva come to the Buddha? They always, you see, stand like this. They meet the Buddha. They listen to the Dhamma with the standing posture. You see, everyone stand there. I don't see any deva sit. Yes, as you said. But to the deva also, the dukkha lakkhana does not appear. Even though, because they have no dukkha. They have no dukkha. You see, dukkha lakkhana does not appear, as you said. But for human being, we have a dukkha, the oppression, you see, the abhaina pati sabati pilanasa, the oppression or rise and fall all the time. But the deva also, they have the oppressions or rise and fall. Maybe dukkha also obvious to those deva, anicca and dukkha, like a human beings. Like a human beings. Iya bhate parichanada na upatati. The anatta lakkhana, the characteristic of no soul, no self. Nana dhatu vine bhokhasa. So different dhatu, investigating the different dhatu, amanasika katawa, without not keeping, due to not keeping in the mind or the examine of the different dhatu, nana dhatu. So the dhatu, we had the dhatu here, Jakayarana, Sotayarana, Rupayarana, and so all these, they carry out their function, their own function. They are, you see, similar to the dhatu here and ayatana. Ayatana, dhatu are the same, only the names are different there. So they are carry out their own nature. No any soul, no any creator, no any mighty powerful person create these things. So no atta there. So no one, you see, asks to do, to think, to speak, to do, but they carry out, they are carry out their own nature there. See, they got carry out their own nature. So we do not notice, we do not have a ways to investigate with our knowledge about these things, you know. We do not keep in their mind about these things. Because of here, Ganena Padichanada Gana. So it is being conceived by Gana. So there are many kinds of Gana. Gana here. So Gana. Gana, 4 kinds of ganas here we have. 4 kinds of gana. So the gana, what? Ganena parichanada. Ganena parichanada. We say santati gana, samuha gana, keja gana, aramna gana. 4 kinds of gana here. Gana, the solid. How will you translate? Gana, solid. Kind of the solid there is a gana. So the ganas are santati gana. So the process or the rupa is called gana. Pro 1 minute to another minute. The former minute is called gana. So the later minute also gana. So we say gana, so the process. The sandadi gana, sumuha. So when we say the eye here, the eye, we refer to the eye's sensitivity. But when we see, we cannot see that eye's sensitivity. The eye's sensitivity is covered by another, the jaku kalapa, you know, another matters. So we say sasambara jaku, the jaku with a company. That means the jaku itself cannot exist. That jaku need accompanies. So there are many matters in the eye, where we say the eye. So not only the eye sensitivity we say. When we say we are talking about the eye, we refer to all the matters around the eye. See, around the eye. So that is called the sumuha. So the combination of the matters there. So sumuha gana. So that's why we do not see the characteristic of the anatta. So that eye. That eye, you see, the appear, disappear, and appear, disappear all the time. That is called sumuha gana. So like nama sumuha. Nama sumuha, what kind of sumuha? Nama sumuha. Like when you see something, so there are many processes of the nama there. The jaku dwara viti, the dunu vatika manodwara viti. There are many kinds of the dunu vatika manodwara viti. According to Lady Searo, 7 kinds of the dunu vatika manodwara viti. So 7 viti pass away there. Then you get the point, you get the meaning. So the dunu vatika manodwara viti there. So that process is called the nama samuha. Nama samuha. So keja gana, we say keja gana. Keja gana. So when you see the visible object, you have Jaku Dwarika Danu Jaku Dwarika Danuvatikam not witty. There are many witty. So they have their own function. All those nama have their own function. But we do not know. We think they all have only C function. But actually it's not. So all those nama, only Jaku Vinyana C. No Jaku Vinyana C. The other, like the knowing something, not due to Jaku Vinyana. They do know what you not witty. So when you see something, you see one animal, for example, Jaku Vinyana just see that color only. Jaku Vinyana cannot differentiate whether it is the animals or whether it is something else. So Jaku Vinyana cannot. Jaku Vinyana perform just see function. All the other Dhamma, they have their own function. They perform their own function. But we think it is only C function. That is called Keja. We say Keja Gana. Keja Gana. So the matter also here is around the ion base, the ion sensitivity. There are many matters there. Those matter, you see, perform their own function. Like a Batui, Apo, Tejo, Wayo, they have their own function there. But we think that is only the C function. That's not. So this is called Keja Gana. So Aramna Gana. So the Aramna Gana, where we see the something, for example, where we see something, but we see we just see it with one eye. But we think all these jeta have C function. No, not all the jeta has C function. So we see Aramna related to the object. So not all the jeta have the object. They have another jeta, they have their own function. So we say all those, we say only one thing. But this is sandidi. This is kana, this is the solid, the thickness. Yeah, translation. Okay, let me see the translation. Competitiveness. Yes. The word competitiveness is better, competitiveness of the nama irupa. That is kana competitiveness. So here, this is aramna gana. Aramna gana. Within all these have the same object, the C object. So if they had different function, they have the same object. If first they do not have the same function, they do not have the same object. But within, they all have the same function. They all have the same object. They all have the same function. We think they all have the same function. That is Kejakana. If we think they all have the same object, that is the Aramna Gana. So 4 kinds of ganas are there. Sadidi Gana, Samuha Gana, Kejakana, and Aramna Gana. The process competitiveness, Samuha, combination competitiveness, Keja, function competitiveness, the Aramna, object competitiveness. So Gana we say here, Ganena Padichanada, because of being conceived by these competitivenesses. So another lakana does not appear to the mind of the beings here. So nanandadu wine bokasa. So nanandadu wine bokas. As we do not investigate each dhatu, we do not investigate each dhatu because gana consists there. Gana consists there. Udiya Beyapana Prekhidoa the comprehended Udiya Beya. If we comprehend Udiya Beya, if we contemplate all these ayatana with udya as udyabhaya, rising and falling down, rising and falling down, rising for udyabhaya. Breakhead Sandadiya we copy daya. We copy that. We copy that the eliminate Sandadiya. We copy that eliminated the Sandadi, the process by the inside. Yeah, we copy daya. We say the removed by is a discarded by is a dispelled by inside. Why the Sandadi? So if you have samasana jnana, your samasana jnana, you could play nama rupa as rasi 4. Finally, you know, the udyabhya breakhedoa, sadadiya we copy. Oh no, udyabhya breakhedoa, sadadiya we copy here, sadadi. So if we break that sadadi, if we see each every dhatu, each every ayatana, so we say we break the Sandadi, the process with the inside. Aneja lakhana yathawa sarasa one's own function, rasa function here, lakhana rasa, you know, sarasa to by one's own function, yatawa acided upatadi yatawa upatadi. So if we could comprehend nama rupa rasi 4. So if we eliminate the process, the concept of process, the process by its side, anicca lakhana appear acidic here. Anicca lakhana yathawa sarasato upatadi, and anicca lakhana comes to our mind acidic. So to know, to have anicca lakhana, to know anicca lakhana, we need to comprehend, we need to contemplate nama rupa as rasi 4. So when we say the rasi 4, the characteristic of rasi 4, then we can remove the sandadi, the anicca lakhana appear there. Abhina sampati pilana, constantly oppressed, manasika doa, one keep in his mind the constantly oppressions of the namarupa of the ayatana here. We are talking about ayatana, the oppression of ayatana. One keeps in mind the oppression of ayatana. Iriyapate okatite, iriyapate okatite, okatita means remove, iriyapata. Remove by its side, the iriyapata here. Remove the iriyapata by its side. The dukkha lakhana upatadi, dukkha lakhana appears to the mind of the being as stated here. Yathawa sarasato. Yathawa sarasato. So we need to hear abhaina sabdi pilana manasikatawa. We need to keep the operation of namarupa. Constantly operation of namarupa. Constantly operation of the nature of namarupa. Then the dukkha lakhana will appear to our mind. Otherwise, dukkha lakhana will not appear to our mind. So we do not iriyapate okatite. So we remove the iriyapata from our knowledge. See, if we change iriyapata, you see, the dukkha lakhana will appear there. Nana dhatu yo. Nana dhatu yo. Uni bochitwa. Nana dhatu. Uni bochitwa. Investigating thoroughly about the different dhatu. So the eye base, we say nana dhatu, you know. Uni bochitwa here. Our eye, you see, there are many kinds of kalapa combining together with it. So the other kalapa also around the eye. So if we investigate, so those dhatu, so if we classify those dhatu, if we distinguish those dhatu, we say the nana dhatu ya unipoche to classify, to distinguish those dhatu. So it is not easy, you know, it's not easy to distinguish the dhatu. So we learn these things. We know these things for learning. But in fact, we cannot know clearly, we cannot differentiate, we cannot distinguish which one is Jakku dhatu, which one is Rupa dhatu, which one is Sotta dhatu, which one is Satta dhatu, which one is Kana dhatu, which one is Kanda dhatu. So that's very difficult to the person who has even bucket knowledge, even Dipika Dhara, so they cannot distinguish very well. You know, like a Potika Mahathira, so very learned. He had also many disciples. Many disciples also attained arhatahood. But for him, Anicca Lakkhana does not appear, Dukkha Lakkhana does not appear, Anatta Lakkhana does not appear. So Nana Dhatu Yawuni Bhojitwa. By learning, we say very easy. You see, talking is easy, very easy. So the Nana Dhatu Yawuni Bhojitwa. So to investigate the different kinds of the dhatu is very difficult. But here, Nana Dhatu Yawuni Bhojitwa, if we investigate, if we are able to investigate, or if we are able to distinguish Nana Dhatu, Kana Wini Bhoge Kate, if we can also investigate Kana, so like a Sandidi Gana, Sumha Gana, Geja Gana, Aramna Gana. If we can the here Kate making Wini Bhoge, making investigation of Kana, the Ananda Kana appears to the mind of the beings. So this is why Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, Anatta Lakkhana do not appear to the mind in the mind of the beings. Yeah, the reasons are given. 3 reasons. Anicca Lakkhana, because of being conceived by Sandidi. Dukkha Lakkhana, because of being conceived by posture. Anatta Lakkhana, because of being conceived by Gana. These Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, Anatta Lakkhana do not appear in the mind of the beings. So only when one investigate, rise and fall, when one removes the idea of process, Anicca Lakkhana appears. When one keep in his mind the operation, constantly operation of Nama Rupa. We will remove the irreparable by knowledge, then Dukkha Lakkhana will appear to him. Then we will investigate the different dhatu and make an investigation of the Gana. Then Anatta Lakkhana appears to the mind of the beings. Nature Dukkha Anatta. So you have any question for this?
No.
Okay, if you have no question, let's go on. Itaja anija lakana. Anija lakana dukkha lakana anatta lakana di. Vibhaṅgo vidita. We should know what is anija lakana, what is dukkha lakana, what is anatta lakana. Vibhaṅgo, this investigation, this classification should be understood. Vidita bo. That anijandi khanda pājika. The five aggregate is called anija. Who is anija khanda pājika? Kasama upada vaya nyatata bhava. Upada vaya rise 4. Nyatata bhava change. Because of rise 4 is change. So pi khada is called here anija. Pi khada is anija. Khada pājika ja pada khada anija ja anija. Yeah. Khada pājika ja anija. Khada pājika, the five aggregate is said is anija here. Because of rise and fall and change. Hodawa abhava do, after becoming, not become again. Then upada vaya nyatata anija lakana. The rise, a fall, a change is upada lakana. Anija lakana, sorry. So hodawa abhava sankhado akara vikaro wa. Agara vikara. What does it mean? Agara vikara. Agara vibhaga special, the special, how to say, agara vikara. After be happen, not happen. So the not after be happen, not happen. What does it mean? After be happen, not happen. How do I abhava sankhado? What is called agara vikara? That is agara vikara. The special, the special manner of the nature of namarupa. How do I abhava sankhado? The yadanaja tan dukkha divajanato, as it is said, yada nature darukkha, what is anicca, that is dukkha. Tadeva paja khanda pājika dukkha. Khanda pājika, the five aggregate is said dukkha. When we say anicca, we refer to five aggregate. When we say dukkha, we also refer to five aggregate. Why here? Abhinas sabdi pilanato, the same reason is given, because it is oppressed constantly, all the time. The five khadas are oppressed constantly. The five khadas are oppressed all the time by rising for a change. So by rising for a change. That's why it is called dukkha. The five aggregates are called dukkha. Abhina sabati pilanakaro, the behavior, akara here, the special behavior. I don't know how to translate this for akara. The special manner or the special.
It's like a manner or the mode, so you know.
The special mode, is it?
Mode, yes.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you. The special mode here, Abhinasapati Pilanakaro. The special mode of the constantly operation is called dukkha lakkhana. Ya dukkha tan anatta di panavajanato, as it is said, What is suffering? That is anatta. So the deva kata pajika anatta. So whenever we say anicca, dukkha, anatta, we are say about khanda, five khanda. Why? Avasana, vadanato. So because of powerless. Avasa vadanato, because of powerlessness. It is another. Avasa vadanakaro, the mode of the powerlessness is another lakkhana. So another lakkhana. The mode is the mode is called lakkhana. Yeah. Iti anya deva anicca dukkha anatta. Iti anya deva anicca dukkha anatta. That means anya deva different. Anicca dukkha anatta. Anicca dukkha anatta is different. So the anicca, what we say anicca dukkha anatta is different from anicca lakkhana, dukkha lakkhana, anatta lakkhana. What we say anicca, we refer to five aggregate. When we say dukkha, we refer to five aggregate. When we say anatta, we refer to five aggregates. The five aggregates are not anicca lakkhana. The five aggregates are not dukkha lakkhana. The five aggregates are not anatta lakkhana. So when we say anicca, dukkha, anatta, we just refer to five aggregates. The mode of the different function are called anicca lakkhana, dukkha lakkhana, anatta lakkhana. So we say here, anya deva anicca dukkha anatta, anya ni anicca dukkha lakkhana ni. So anicca lakkhana, dukkha lakkhana, anatta lakkhana also are different from the anicca, dukkha, anatta, vice versa. Yeah.
So Sayadaw, then at the beginning of the paragraph, we have the etacha aniccang anicca lakkhanang. So does that mean that we have to take the anicca lakkhanang as the bahubihi?
Which one?
At the beginning of the paragraph, Sayadaw.
Etacha anicca, this paragraph.
Anicca lakkhanang. So does that mean anicca lakkhanang is bahubihi, right?
Anicca lakkhana.
Yeah, because aniccang is khanda panjakang.
Yes, anicca panjakkhanda.
So anicca lakkhana, this means not because he say aniccang anicca lakkhana. So anicca is anicca lakkhana. But down here,
no, these two are different. Anicca is and the one anicca lakkhana is another word.
Yes, but then it says aniccang anicca lakkhanang, which means anicca is anicca lakkhana.
Yes, anicca lakkhana. These are the same.
Yes.
Anicca lakkhana. Anicca it's a lakkhana. Yes.
But down here he said that anicca dukkha anatta is different from anicca lakkhana, dukkha lakkhana, and anatta lakkhana.
So anicca, the anicca, what we say anicca, we just refer to five aggregate, not related to the characteristic. We say anicca lakkhana, but this characteristic exists in the five aggregates.
Then
anicca lakkhana. Anicca lakkhana. So bahubihi.
So is that bahubihi? So you know, anicca lakkhana is bahubihi.
Anicca lakkhana.
So, and then because then he defined anicca lakkhana as the ubadawayanyat. What is that? Ubadawayanyatang. That is anicca lakkhana.
Upadaya anicca lakkana. Which one you mean?
So he says, so right in the beginning of the paragraph, he defined anicca as anicca lakkhana, and then he says the tattha anicca khanda panchakang. So anicca is khanda, the five aggregates, and then he asked Kasma how, and then he defined the anicca lakkhana. So if I anicca lakkhana is ubada vayanya
tatta. Upada vayanya tatta anicca lakkhana.
Yes.
The first one anicca di khanda pajaka kasama upada vayanya tatta bhava. A state of rise for a change. Anicca. Because they rise for a change. They are anicca.
Yes.
Upada vayanya tatta. Upada vayanya tatta. The because of tatta, because of rise for a change.
So in the previous sentence, he said upada vayanya tatta bhava. So that is the cause, right? Right, because of the state of changing, rising and falling. And then he defined it's a huto abhavato. So it's exactly it's existing and then it disappear, right? And then he defined the next one is, so he defined the anicca lakkhana is that state. So now it's no longer the reason, but it's the upada vayanya tattang. So that is the state. So it's the bhava. And then he said that it is like a huto abhava sankhat.
Upada vayanya tatta bhava. That is the reason. Upada vayanya tatta. That is the not give it the reason. The state of rise for a change. Just the reason give it there because they rise for a change. That's one the anicca. What's the anicca lakkhana? The state of rise for a change. The state of rise for a change, not because of the rise for a change. A state of just rise for a change. That is the characteristic, the mark. The marks of the khanda rise and fall and change. So what we say anicca, because they are impermanent, because they are changing. They have the characteristic of changing. That's why they are anicca. They have the changing, not the same. They have this one. The way we say another anicca lakkhana, we do not refer to something. We just refer to the mark or something, or mark of the characteristic or something. We do not refer to such things. But when we say anicca, we refer to such things.
Yes. So in the next part, he said huto abhava sankhato akara vikaro. So that is the definition of what?
Lakkhana, yes, refer to the lakkhana.
That is the lakkhana.
The mode, the mark, the characteristic, the mode. This is called lakkhana.
Okay. So the lakkhana is the changing.
The fall, the rise, the changing.
Yeah. So the lakkhana is the changing. And the anicca is the khanda panchaka because they have that state.
Here, impermanent things. Impermanent things, impermanence.
Yes.
Maybe he differentiate these two. Impermanent things, refer to the things. Impermanence, no referred to anything there, just impermanence.
Yes.
Anicca lakhana, anicca ewa lakhana, anicca ewa lakhana, anicca lakhana. Anicca is a lakhana. Yeah, where to say anicca ewa lakhana, anicca yewa lakhana, anicca lakhana.
Yes, but then at the end, what does it mean by say iti anya dewa aniccaṃ dukkaṃ anatta?
It means the thing is one thing, the characteristic is another thing. The thing is the characteristic not the same. Yeah, the commentator was just what to say. Anicca and anicca lakhana, these two are not the same. Anicca referred to the things. Anicca lakhana referred to the mode or something. You just want to differentiate these two.
Yes, but then I mean, then we go back to the beginning. Then he said aniccaṃ anicca lakkhaṇaṃ. So that means they are the same.
Saying the anicca, what we say anicca is permanent, but impermanent or something, we will refer to the thing there. What we say anicca lakhana, anicca is said lakhana. So not referring to something, just anicca. That is the difference. According to my understanding.
So so how should we understand the sentence aniccaṃ anicca lakkhaṇaṃ? What does it mean?
Anicca, the impermanence for aggregate. Anicca lakhana, the characteristics of the impermanence.
No, but I mean,
we have to translate so.
Yeah, but that is the sentence, right? We have to say like aniccaṃ anicca lakkhaṇaṃ.
No. These no different sentence, different words.
Oh, different words.
One word, anicca lakhana one word.
Oh, I see. Because in the
not the same. Here 6 things. Anicca one, anicca lakhana one.
I see.
Dukkha one, dukkha lakhana one. Anatta one, anatta lakhana one. So these 6 things to be investigated.
Yes. You see, because so if you look at the application, the one that you highlighted, you don't see the commas between the aniccaṃ anicca lakkhaṇaṃ.
Yes, they don't make the comma. Yeah, so
that's why it's confusing.
That's why when he gave explanation, he separate. You see, what is anicca, what is anicca lakhana.
Right.
Okay, so here, this is āyaṃ vibhaṅgo viditabo. This investigation should be understood.
Yes. Okay.
So iti anya dewa anicca dukkha anatta anyani anicca dukkha anatta lakkhanani. So anicca dukkha anatta and anicca lakkhana dukkha lakkhana anatta lakkhanas are not the same. Pacha khanda dvata sayadanani. These 5 aggregates are not the any other things. No, these 5 aggregates are not any other thing. Dvata sayadanani, they are 12 ayatana. Atharasa dhatu, they are the 80 elements. Idavi sabba anicca dukkha anatta nama, all the ayatana, all the dhatus are also anicca dukkha anatta. Not only 5 aggregates are called anicca dukkha anatta, because 5 aggregates and the ayatana dhatu are the same. So though only those 5 aggregates are 12 ayatana, 80 dhatu. That's why all the ayatana dhatus are also sabbampi anicca dukkha anatta. Vota pakara vikara kara vikara anicca dukkha lakkhanani, as the said above, the anicca lakkhana, anicca dukkha lakkhana, the anatta lakkhana. Here also mentioned, 5 aggregate or 12 bases or 80 elements are anicca dukkha anatta. Then the characteristic of those are anicca lakkhana, dukkha lakkhana, anatta lakkhana. Sankhapato panita, briefly, is this āyatanavibhaṅga sutta method. Das āyatanani kamavajarani. 10 ayatana belongs to kamavajara. So 10, apart from Manayarana and Dhammayarana, because Manayarana referring to all kinds of jhatas. Dhammayarana referring to all kinds of all the Jaitasika, Sukkumarupa, Sukkumarupa, Nibbana. A Suttata method, we do not include Nibbana as Dhammayarana. You know why?
This is not the object of the Vipassana.
Yes, yes. That's why here we say the Dve Tebu Makani, 2 ayarana. The 10 ayarana belong to Kamavajara, 2 ayarana belong to 3 planes. Kamavajara, Rupavajara, Arupavajara, not 4 planes. You see? Manayarana and Dhammayarana here. Where there is Manayarana, there will be Dhammayarana. Where there is Dhammayarana, there will be Manayarana. These two you see go together. Because Jada is Jadasika. Sabbe Supi Samasana Jaro. All are, you see, all the ayarana, whether they belong to Kamavajara, Rupavajara, Arupavajara, they all are Samasana Jaro. They all are to be investigated. They all are to be contemplated. They all are to be comprehended. Gatido, the Buddha is founded 12 kinds of ayarana according to Suttata method. All the ayaranas are to be investigated. All the ayaranas are to be the contemplated, contemplated. That means, according to Sutra method, the Buddha is founded ayarana referred to only Lokiya ayarana, not Lokottara ayarana. Because he is founded these 12 kinds of ayarana according to Sutra method in order to practice meditation only. See? In order to practice meditation. But in Abhidhamma method, he will explain, he will classify, or he will analyze all the kinds of ayarana there. Here are not all kinds of ayarana. So the ayarana belong to Tebumaka only. So among the 12, 10 belong to Kamavajara only. The other 2 belong to the 3 planes. So all are Tebumaka. We can say the ayarana here, the Tebumaka ayarana, because the Buddha is founded Suttata method in order to practice Vipassana only. From the Vipassana point of view, the Buddha is founded these 12 kinds of ayarana is Suttata method. So that's all pro Suttata method here. So next the lecture we are going to discuss about the ayarana, according to Abhidhamma method. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Let's start our class. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
we'll
for
see you today after tomorrow.
Deep attention.
No, that's very, very interesting, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Yes. Because this is new study,
Yes.
A new lesson for us. That's why we are happy.
Yes.
Because these things you haven't seen these things I did before.
No, we haven't seen it before.
Yes, the Vibhaṅga, especially commentary, we get a lot of information from commentary.
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you
the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. Take care, Sayadaw.